Hello, everybody. Ivor, Chester, music therapist, balance coach. Thanks for your time. I got a question. What are you trying to get done in your life? Okay. Let's see. I woke up this morning and I think I was about 3 years behind where I want to be. And I've got so many things planned. But what are you trying to get done? I've got my list. You've got your list. So how are you're leveraging your music to get that done? All right. I recently read a study just a little while ago that talked about the effects of music tempo on tasks that people are getting done. They had this study. The first study was done in 1989. It was done on about 70 college students. The first study was somewhat inconclusive because just the way it was run, and they improved it and did it a second time. And what they did was they had these college students doing work in a supermarket, a repetitive task in a supermarket, and they used rock music, and then they used slower tempoed music or no music at all. And they found that on the second study that there was a difference, but mainly it was in women. Mainly women showed an improvement on their tasks to rock music. Men, it hardly changed at all. And of course, when they played no music or slower music, it affected them. There was, no change in the sense that it improved. As a matter of fact, the slower tempo actually slowed them down. So what? This is another reason why you need to be programming your MP3 players in your phones with tempoed adjusted music for the task at hand. Waking up, taking a shower, having a jog. I mean, you know these things. If you're exercising, people who do aerobics or Pilates or whatever they're trying to get done, if they're jogging, nobody goes and puts on slow country music or a slow waltz or something to trying to achieve something. Now, my problem was I love New Age music. And one of my favorite composers is a guy named Tim Story. And I also like Liquid Minds. But and the reason I like it is because I'm kind of stressed out. Hi, Tim. Thanks for your time. And I'm stressed. I work in psych. I'd have to go into psych. And with working in psych, you never know what's going to happen. Things blew up so fast. And I fought with more people in psych than I ever did in high school and junior high. And that was a day at the office. Nevertheless, I loved my job. So I always listened to a lot of New Age to really calm me down. What I'd like you to try and do is start listening or start becoming aware of the music you listen to when you drive the car. Dallas traffic can be a real bear. If you're living in a suburban area or in areas where there's a lot of traffic, you're going to have to deal with these things. And if you're used to driving fast, check your music. If you have a bit of a lead foot, you need to pedal back your music as well. Slow it down. Another college did a study where they went and talked to people who had several tickets. They had trouble with speeding tickets. And they asked them, do you remember the music? And the people who remember the music they were listening to was above 75 to 80 beats per minute. And that's kind of in the genre of most upbeat rock songs, like Walking on Sunshine and things like that. So if it affects what you're doing in a negative way, you're going to have to adjust that. Does it affect your heart rate? Absolutely. Does it affect your BP? Absolutely. So to flip this, you want to be productive in your exercise. You want to be productive in your morning routines, in your shower. If you're prone to being one of those people who run late, then you want to start putting something on upbeat, washing the dishes, cleaning the house, whatever it is. So ask yourself the question, what are you listening to help you get the task done? If I was a dietitian, I say again, I'd be asking you what you're eating. And is it causing dietary issues. As a music therapist, I'm asking you, what do you listen to? And what are the effects of your life that you want to change? What are the things in your life you want to change? Music can make that change and help you with it and make certain effects happen. So be aware, ask the questions. What I want from you is tell me a task that you want to do and tell me if you're listening to music when you do it. Some people will answer back regarding their exercise routines or when they're driving or when they're in the office. I want to know how proactive you are in the music you're listening to. Like if you're creating a PowerPoint or writing notes or answering emails or something. A friend of mine, I was speaking to him and he says, I listen to rock music when I'm doing emails and I do them. I just knock them out real fast. And that way it just gets done faster. And that's how he handled it. So how are you being proactive? My dogs are also answering the question as well. Sorry about that. So have the answer. Put it in the comment section. Again, the question is, it's one of a couple of questions. The question is, what are you listening to what task that you want to improve? Like you're working at the office, how do you want to get that job done better? You're working at home on the laundry, how do you want to get it done faster? You're walking around the block, how do you want to get that done more proactively? All right? As always, you can contact me here, ivorchester.com. Leave comments below if you need to speak to me. Other than that, I appreciate your time and we'll be in touch. God bless.